Hello and welcome to a new video. This one is looking at Eve Online. I believe it's nearly a 20-year-old game. Thought I'd try it out on the Steam Deck, which it says isn't supported, just to see if it runs. So I thought I'd check it out. Now I've already set up the character quickly just to get into the game. We'll see if it works first of all. I thought I'd just let it play through this bit first. See if it gives me a bit of context. And I don't know whether all players start out in these little capsules to start with. And there we go again. So it could be my internet potentially. If it is browser based and we're using the Steam Deck here. Let's see if we can relaunch it. And at the beginning of the intro, it was extremely laggy. The audio came through fine, but the video, yeah, that was suffering. Now, I've not had this before, though. That's a bit stuttery.
Captain, this cloning facility
And then it's kind of cleared itself up again.
Could be inserted into a ship. I initiated our evacuation sequence before we reached the hangar to avoid certain death. No need to thank me. Currently targeting our capsule.
So I guess this is a bit of an intro.
Through space, but like all capsules, it is unarmed.
I mean, look at that. I do kind of feel more like I'm in a 3D space than in some other games. Almost getting vertigo. Oh wait, there's two shipwrecks. Well, it's working so far.
Board the Astero now.
You can board the ship. Okay. So that bit's kind of automated then. Not a bad upgrade from the little walnut that we were just in.
The armor is also in need of repair.
Approaching Balin Ferris. It's turning. And it's moving. I guess we're still not in the main game here yet, so there's still time for this to crash or whatever. But after a few teething problems, it's obviously still working. I haven't changed any graphic settings, so I'm not really sure what it's on at the moment, but it seems to be okay. Relatively fluid.
Our ship is almost as good as new.
Oh. At least my pilot knows what he's doing. Entering warp formation. So it's got a little minigun on the side there or something. We're warping.
My sensors indicate that these are the same ships that attacked the cloning facility.
Well, how about that? Whoever they are. Hostile frigates, battleships, cruisers. Alright, so what happens next? Oh dear. Have we done a crash? We're getting no response, Captain. So yeah, nothing's responding there. Now, again, if this is an online game, it could be internet, but I don't have these issues normally. So it could be a Steam Deck problem. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like anything's going to happen there, so I may have to come out of it. Let's see where this took us. I'm still sticking with the default server, but I'm not sure whether we're going to do that all over again. Looks like we do. Right, let's see if we can get through this as quickly as possible. Optimize settings. We'll do it for performance. See if we notice much graphically. See if it'll keep the game running, basically. Can't see anything about saving it, though. Look how basic that looks. It's like a plastic toy. With a much more basic backdrop there. That's like a Xbox 360 game or something. See if it makes any difference performance-wise. There's my little miniguns, got something on the front there.
We've now arrived at Air's designated emergency evacuation zone.
Target lock confirmed. Time to hit them where it hurts.
That would just press all sorts of different buttons, or is it going to do it itself?
Fire at will, Captain. Make sure to use both of your guns.
Civilian lasers. So it's locked on, I simply just press this to it. Is it doing anything? Is it... I don't get it. Is it actually firing? I can't quite tell. I'm seeing some little lights flashing.
Eliminate them.
Activate your weapon modules to fire. Leave them activated. Oh, I see. Okay. So you only press it the once. And presumably it will start firing at some point. So it doesn't look like anything's coming out of this ship. And I'm wondering whether that's because we've turned the graphical settings down. Oh, it's done it. That was a very anticlimactic battle. So let's just up the graphics slightly.
There's no other way to save those civilians.
So we've progressed a little further this time. Can't quite tell. I think if anything that probably looks worse than it did before. Wow, that does look bad. I think memory optimization is probably the worst. So whilst we orbit that, let's change the graphics again.
We'll do what we can to keep the other hostiles off your back, Captain. Focus on your target.
I think it's improved in resolution. We're not going to shoot at it.
We're taking heavy fire, Commander Ferris. Once our ship is destroyed, the pod will soon follow.
Do we need to
Calculations, our destruction
take
is
care of that battleship then?
99.99% certain.
Can we fire at that ship? So is that, yeah, so right, so we can see actually our lasers shooting now. We're also getting bashed from every other level. I guess I've got
You fought well today, Captain.
no choice but to keep the weapons activated and let it do its thing. Oh, I'm dead.
It is simply the beginning of a new adventure.
Oh, damn. I thought we were just going to pop out of our capsule and find a new ship.
Captain.
Or maybe this was all part of the game.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Vesper Calatrix.
Air.
A complimentary Corvette.
Try not to blow this one up so quickly. But if you do, you can acquire a new Corvette.
Nice. Well, that's an interesting one. It's like half the ship we just had.
Less explosive.
We serve as the primary.
So this would be the skill tree type thing.
New skill takes time as the neural pathways of your brain.
Well, it's working so far.
The complexity of this rewiring.
We've had a couple of crashes, but
skill points. Now,
it still plays.
is confirm that you wish to use those skill points.
Right. When you say ready to roll, does that mean this was all part of the introduction? Right, so it's more of the same. But we're in the proper game?
The scale of air Empire's mining operation is rather impressive for such a young corporation.
Okay, so it's still loading through.
Remarkably well funded, hailed by
So I'm tempted to up it again and see if it starts struggling.
Vesper told me to expect.
We're approaching. I've got the hang of the approaching and orbiting business.
Call me Elias.
I presume we
Mr.
just
Felton,
activate
I feel like
the
I'm
miner,
my old man specifically. Miserable son of a bitch. Just about spat in my face
and it does its thing.
Caldari Corp to make my own way.
21 nephrite. I don't know what we do with it,
You can
but we've got it. We've completed our first mining exercise. I mean, it's not the online battles I was expecting, but I suppose you do have to go through the intro.
ways to earn money in New Eden. And
Right,
if
so
you're
it
gonna
stops
make it
mining
calculated,
once you've
one
kind
thing
of
you gotta
exhausted
know
it.
is that money is king. Hell, with enough ISK, you'll be able to buy yourself a sweet ride like that venture over there. On to the next.
Ah, of course.
Follow me, Captain, and stick close. This
Right.
asteroid field can be
Set course. Whilst it's doing that, let's bang up the graphics slightly. Oh, there we go. Maybe that was one click too far. Okay, and we have been able to just tweak up the graphics a little there, but it runs, and that's the main thing. Certainly looks better on these options. I know there's nothing really happening, but there's no delay there really. That's beautiful.
Gotta get your hands on some raw ore, like feldspar. And
It's a
then
shame about all the
find an
dialogue. I hope that
you can sell those
cuts
minerals
down a
or
little
use them to
once
build
you're
your own
sort of
ships.
in the main game.
So that's
But it
something
does
to work
work. I think I need to come back to this after I've finished all this this training stuff. But that's EVE Online on the Steam Deck. So thanks for watching. Maybe see you next time.